I'm Istela. I am a graphic designer slash illustrator, and that's me on Instagram and Facebook if you want to check out more of my work. And I'm here to talk about a series I did on Marina Tabassum, who is an inspirational architect who builds beautiful spaces. She's a strong woman, and this series was done for Let's Read Bangladesh, which is by Ishe Foundation, and HerStories Foundation. So a little bit about my work. I work both digitally and with my hands. I like collages, typography. My work is usually very colorful. I like cutting and pasting and mixing and matching different materials. But this series is completely digitally done on Procreate, and I will talk a little bit about the process and how I focus on the colors, the composition, and to illustrate the story. So let's start. So the story starts with Supergirl Marina Tabassum growing up in independent Bangladesh when there was a lot of rebuilding to do after the war. Marina was very inspired by an amazing building in the city, which is our parliament. She dreamed of one day becoming an architect, a designer of buildings. So I broke the information up in three parts. One focusing on the liberation war, which the independent Bangladesh, and parliament, which she was inspired by, and a young Marina Tabassum pointing at it. So this is the kind of the color palette I picked, which is sort of continuous from the illustration that is in the book Her Story. So here we have a young Marina Tabassum working on her architectural model. So it's kind of like the central composition, and behind it I put an image of Baitul Roof, which is basically what she was dreaming of building. So Marina studied very hard and imagined fantastic structures, while other students were planning to build with bricks, cement, and wood. Marina wanted to make use of natural elements, light and air. Her building designs were spacious and breezy with strange and interesting rooms, nooks, and passages. So that's kind of like in the background of what she's like working towards. This one's my favorite, where she's in the middle and she's dreaming of the kind of buildings she wants to create. So Marina lived in Dhaka, Bangladesh. The city was growing very fast with new buildings coming up every day. She was offered many jobs to build apartments, but she was not interested in that kind of work. So she said, "No, thank you." Marina did not want to lose time on projects that she did not believe in. What she really wanted to do was to make buildings that told stories. So it's kind of like the green bubble, which kind of pops from the rest of the monochrome background, shows the kind of buildings she wants to create, the kind that tell stories. And then but the reality of Dhaka is that we're surrounded by buildings that are just thoughtless, mindless, growing on top of each other. So kind of giving that claustrophobic feeling with the buildings piled on top of each other while there's this little space saved up. And then I filled it up with stars to make it look like it's a dream sequence. Marina Tabassum started an architecture studio and created fantastic designs, rooms with water pillars, walls with holes, and ceilings with fountains. In time, the sketches became gorgeous structures. In this way, she co-designed the Independence Museum in Dhaka, an underground gallery with an upside-down fountain. So we pick out things from the story that you really want to focus on. And here, the fountain seemed very interesting. So that's what I focused on here. And this is, I think, from the Independence Museum. And again, against my monochrome background, the teal is used to pop and show the effects of light that she's used. And finally, we get to Baitul Roof, which is Marina's most important work, for which she won an international award. It is a very simple space where girls and boys can come to pray and spend time dreaming and thinking. It is made entirely of red bricks, and there are many openings in the walls and roof to let in air and light. Marina is designing buildings for a future where people are free to be themselves, girls and boys alike. This was particularly fun to illustrate because of all the holes on the ceiling, and the light that falls in. So like just making it pop against the monochrome background. If you've watched till the end, thank you very much, and support your local artists and stay safe.